Welcome back to the Poly Legends League of Legends tournament. Now we're in game 2 of the Goon Squad versus On a Diet, Return of the Dietarians. I wished if I knew this was the third iteration of this team because then it'd be like Return of the Kings, but I don't know if they're kings either.
Well, they were on a diet,
They're on a diet.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah, you have to cut before you bulk. Anyway, well, one or the other, I don't know. Anyway, so bans coming out. Looks like the Goon Squad's going to ban the Soraka, Rumble, and Fiora. There's that reworked champion coming out in the bans. While no, it's fine. Yeah. While Darius and Fizz are actually banned out. Darius was a huge force played by Maulface last game, going I believe like at least 10-4-1.
At least.
He was so strong that game, putting so much pressure out and just basically bullying Swag like Caillou out of lane. And it looks like the last ban coming out from the Dietarians is Janna. Interesting ban, most likely to prevent a kiting team coming from the Goon Squad. Now, what's going to be the first pick for Zedia? Zedia had a pretty good game on Lee Sin, basically living in the jungle. Now, looks like Braum possibly being hovered.
It's had a minor nerf in this recent patch where his mana cost on his Q was increased back to his pre-buff.
But no, it's actually a Shaco coming out for most likely Zedia in the jungle. Now, that's an interesting pick. Possibly trying to style. But on the other side, Enraged Emu is going to pick up the Lee Sin for the jungle, and Stevie's going to go for the Leona support. And Fent's going to lock in Corki for the AD carry position. Most likely put some poke out there along with some burst as well for the Triforce procs. And Maulface is still going to try to decide what champion he's going to pick up for his team. Maybe they're going to pick for their own roles, maybe not. Maybe.
Corki hasn't been her thing for a moderate time. It showed, it came back early season 5, I think?
Yeah.
80 carry.
Somewhat, yes. And I'm trying to remember if it was popular for... Yeah, early season 5 you're correct, because double AD was a thing, right? And you'd pick Corki along with someone like Tristana, I believe, or Jinx?
Tristana, Jinx. I think Ezreal and Varus were also possible mid lanes. So Varus is more of a poke champion.
And what do you know? Mid lane Corki, unless that's a top lane Corki.
Ooh.
Top lane Corki if you're the Rain Man. Shout out to you if you got that reference a long time ago. That's like in the back corner. Kind of like my dignity. Ooh. But here comes the Annie and Karthus coming out for the Dietarians. I don't know if they're trolling or not. Could be a top lane Karthus and a mid lane Annie. Possibly.
Jungle Leona sometimes works, and if you could throw Lisa in top lane.
And jungle Karthus is a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It has a weird spot.
You know it's also a thing? Chicken tenders in a waffle cone with honey mustard sauce. Thank you, Lackman. Shout out to Lackman Dining, because I have no idea what that is other than poly thinking. Wait, I'm not even supposed to say poly thinking. That doesn't exist. That's not a thing anymore.
It's still around, in the hearts and minds of the students.
It's like Heart of Gold, right?
Yeah.
Like Heart of Gold and Leviathan. Yeah. Leviathan's Magi's and sort of the occult missing link in a sense. It's like the uncle you don't talk about. And it looks like Ziggs is going to be picked up along with the Braum.
What kind of team comp is this?
Okay, it's gotta be Graves of Corki in the bot lane with the Braum, right? So one of those actually has to go top lane. Both champions can actually be played top lane, funnily enough. I think it's going to depend whether or not, depends on what champion is actually picked for the Dietarians. Unless they're picking Karthus in the bot lane, which would be really interesting. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Karthus during his passive can't auto attack.
Yeah, but he can still CS with the Q. And you're not supposed to auto-attack as Karthus unless you're attacking a tower. Ziggs is an interesting pick coming in actually, because Ziggs has been seeing much play. I believe he's gotten a lot of small nerfs here and there. I personally liked playing Ziggs a lot because he had a lot of good wave clear, and you're also even able to bully out a bit. And it looks like it's the Gnar picked up with Swag Caillou. Looks like going to take that Gnar top lane against. I still don't know. They're just switching around champions. The Goon Squad are being goons. It's like the Goonies. It's like Corey Feldman. You know Corey Feldman? I don't know Corey Feldman. I just know he's in the Goonies. And you're not supposed to take One-Eyed Willie's share of gold. You know another name for a One-Eyed Willie? A penis.
I don't know if we can go there.
Yeah. Don't fire me, Riot. Big sorry. I'm not even hired by Riot. What am I talking about? Riot, hire me, please. Then you can fire me. I need a job. Please.
On stream.
On stream. Let's see. Looks like Maulface is actually going to the jungle as Ziggs, or Ziggs is going to take it into lane, and because Shaco can actually just jungle with the boxes.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I say interesting in a very interesting context.
They might not be going in a standard meta of top mid bot.
Yeah.
They might try going duo top. Or
Possibly.
just Roman.
Possibly. We just gotta see what the Goon Squad has in store. You know? Sometimes, like, when you go to a Chinese restaurant, you don't know what you're eating, right? Especially when you order the crab rangoon. Seriously, what is in a crab rangoon? Allegedly crab.
Maybe it's dog, or is that too much?
See, the worst thing I've ever seen was like somewhere in down like past Atlantic Avenue. I saw a Chinese restaurant, and right next to it was a pet store.
That's
Surprisingly, the Chinese restaurant had an A rating in cleanliness. But what people don't realize about the A rating is that it's the acceptable level of bugs and stuff.
you'll still get
Yeah.
some bugs, but everyone's wearing their hairnets, everyone's washing their hands.
Yeah.
Around.
Sometimes it'll be in your code, you know, health code. I want to see someone's health code as an actual like code, like syntax, posted on their thing, and if you like put it all in and stuff like that, it makes a graphic of like the A. That'd be really funny. Or just an ACI. ASCII? AC? I don't know. Hi, I'm a poly student. I don't know what this is.
So that way we have like almost all upper bracket done. Me against Peter, sorry.
The CSGO tournament for 1v1s is happening. And
Those random bursts of intense shouting.
yeah.
We've got a really intense CSGO tournament going on. 1v1. One of the students brought in a full desktop and giant monitor.
Yeah, like he has like a BenQ monitor and everything like that. I think is that a gigabyte setup or just like it's a gigabyte sticker? It's pretty cool.
Full-size desktop.
Yeah, he walked in carrying that thing, you know, and his configuration on CS:GO is a left-handed one instead of the usual right-handed one, which has caused controversy in the past, I believe, for video gamers in terms of like design. Oh. And it looks like the series between Team 6 and Room 703 is concluded. Hopefully we'll figure out the results of that shortly. They don't look too happy. No, it's the Goon's that way. Goon's on the left side. Goon's on the blue side. Yeah. The blue Goons. What does Zigzag Goon evolve into anyway? Does anyone know? Twitch chat? Anyone know what Zigzag Goon evolves into? Oh, okay, let's see. Skins. Love skins. Skins are the best part of this game. Statue of Carthus. You know, if I think it'd be really funny if like someone did do something in which is like on the Statue of Liberty they put like a skull face on it. That'd be like a really cool Doctor Doom prank.
Doctor Doom. It could be a little bit of a political statement there, which is
Yeah, it could be a little bit political. Let's see, Roasted Beef's actually going to be playing an 80 carry with the Riot Grave skin. Hey, you know how? So like right now, Maulface is on. It has the Major Zig skin. You know what you call Ziggs when he was growing up?
what?
Minor Ziggs. But how could you tell? He's still under like 4 feet tall.
He's probably always been 4 feet tall his entire life.
Yeah. He'll never understand the whole 9 yards. Alright, it looks like pings are going down. If this is a dance party around Dragon, they better make it Hexakill so like 2 more people can join in.
Both teams moving as 5 right now.
Yeah. They're both going into their red side jungle. I hope they didn't arrange something in lobby chat. Well, if they did though, that'd be pretty funny, but I kind of want to see like a pretty cool played out game League of Legends. It looks like, oh my god, the Goon Squad's going to catch them just as the Dice is going to go in. Zedia's taking so much damage, has Ignite ticking down on it. And First Blood goes over to actually Kalbi on the Braum, and Shaco manages to get it out just in time. Kalbi's going so low too. Kai's going to actually get stunned up before he can get an auto attack off. That's 2 kills over to the Goon Squad. And here comes Animation X with the Heartless Q. Can he get one more? Yes, manages to get the kill onto Ziggs, but Corki gets a double kill. It's 3 kills to 1, and Stevie is just so low right now. And wow, Corki actually has 2 kills to 0 and is going to have so much gold to work with right now.
So much gold at nearly a quarter of a level.
Yeah. Going to pick up a longsword and extra pots, like 4 of them. Meanwhile, Carthus actually picks up a Fairy Charm for a little bit of mana regen. And Braum actually picks up a full health crystal to help with his laning. Enraged Emus had actually been taken out, but had managed to get back to the red buff in time. Looks going to be Shaco top against Corki jungle. Corki in the mid lane with a Ziggs jungle. That's a very interesting jungle champion. Not actually sure how that jungle path works, but looks like the Goon Squad bot lane is going to help him out, do a little damage. And it's going to be Corki into the Annie for the mid lane matchup. Corki's just pushing out Annie right now. She's already at half health. It's going to be Carthus Leona bot lane. Oh my god, this is hilarious. And Kalbi and Roasted Beef are just pushing up into the bot lane tower. Meanwhile, Shaco and the Noir are just trying to rumble, but there is no rumble. It's not an equal matchup right now. Zedia's just doing work. Looks like Ziggs is managing to get to the get to his jungle relatively fine. Exhaust goes down onto Swag like Caillou, but then the Gnar comes out, flashes the stun from the Gnar, and Zedia outplays Swag like Caillou. And that's another kill going over to the Goon Squad.
His first kill and assist. He wasn't a part of the early game scuffle.
Yeah, because he actually got caught out in the beginning. What happened was the Goon Squad was trying to go in on the near the Pixel Brush side, but the Dietarians came around and caught him in a pincer and forced Zedia to flash away. It looks like Enraged Emu is actually going to go into the bot lane for a gank. They pile onto Kalbi, but the Leona E comes down, stun coming out too, Lee Sin Q going down, and gets a kill onto Braum.
What is this we have mid lane?
Mid lane, it looks like Ziggs, having seen that Lee Sin went bottom, is actually going to try and counter jungle and take some of the Raptors away from the Lee Sin. And Gelmzo, was doing so well on Anivia, is a bit behind of the Corki. Looks like the Valkyrie all in. The Frost Bomb is going to be flashed away, and the Bouncing Bomb is actually going to miss too. Gelmzo is Gonna barely get back, unless Ziggs actually managed to get it, but nope. Gumsel actually flashes, not the flashes, he just recalls back. And gonna pick up a second Doran ring after being bullied so hard. Fent's gonna put some more damage onto the middle tower and has a massive CS lead right now. Shaco actually picked up a pickaxe and a longsword, most likely going for the Tiamat into the Ravenous Hydra for the wave clear and just overall burst. Mega Knight's coming out from the Gnar right now, and yes, as you mentioned, a triple AD with a little bit of magic damage coming out of Quirky and some magic damage coming out from the Ziggs. I don't know how the other team's gonna deal with it, but then Swag Like Caillou is gonna actually get ganked by the Ziggs from the jungle, and Shaco is actually going to get the kill. 2-0-0. This jungle Ziggs is working out somehow. But, oh my goodness.
I for one would like to see how Ziggs is attempting to jungle here.
He's actually just forcing the jungle minion to actually he's using his AoE. Basically it's like Shyvana, right? But he's using his AoE to his advantage and forcing the Ziggs thing to bop into his other bombs. Because you see he drops the minefield down and he just leads it around the minefield. And it looks like another all-in coming out of Fent onto the Annie, and Annie's been revealed by the Phosphorus Bomb. Stun comes out onto the Corki, but the Phosphorus Bomb will finish off the Annie. That's his third kill of the game for Fent. And he's on the very, very high-flying Corki, usually. And looks like Animation Next to Steve is going to be pushing in a little bit. CS is relatively even for this bot lane. So, if anything, once Karthus actually managed to get his scaling up with his Tear of the Goddess, as well as possibly a Catalyst Protector, could possibly start lending some damage to the other teams and to the other members of his team. And as I said before, and predicted correctly, the Shaco is actually going to pick up a Tiamat, most likely going for the Ravenous Hydra. Get some sustain going. The E from Steve is going to just go by, and probably just to get the Sunlight proc onto the minions to make it easier to farm. Zay's coming down to the bottom lane. And looks like it's going to be another gang coming in. Karth is going to get bursted down immediately. And meanwhile, Leona's just trying to fight away, and the Goon squad actually manages to basically separate themselves. And Leona might actually get this kill onto Ziggs, and does get the kill. But maybe right now, it's going to get hit by the Braum passive. Roasted Beef is pummeling him, but then Kalbi is so low as well.
The heal came in just a fraction of a second, too.
Yes, yes. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, Corki is super low. I would like to know actually what happened. Looks like Gnar actually roamed down to the bottom lane. And now Annie actually has some time to get some farm back up because he's 20 CS behind. Swag Like Caillou is going to go and try to cash this wave right now and soak up the experience, while Zedia goes and puts down a ward into the tri-bush. I'm still surprised of no Gangplank coming out so far. Maybe in other games. Maybe in the other games. Let's see. Right now, Lee Sin hasn't been able to really put up much. Here comes the hallucinate coming out of Shaco. 2 Shacos. What WTF? And looks like the net goes down into Gnar and managed to get the kill. But here comes the Karthus, and the shutdown comes onto Ziggs. And oh god, the shutdown onto Shaco, and Karthus managed to pick up the kill onto Ziggs while he was trying to take his own red buff. That was rather unfortunate for the Goon squad. Because unfortunately, you can't dodge a Karthus unless you're certain champions in this game.
And there weren't any wards nearby this room.
Yeah.
Ziggs dying was
Entirely accidental. He actually wasn't even the Karthus ult damage. It was the red buff damage. The Brambleback damage actually took him out. And it looks like right now it's a flash Tibbers onto the Corki right now. It looks like I think Emu missed his Q, and the Annie Q is going to come out and just doesn't manage to get the stun in time. And Braum Q goes down onto the Karthus. Karthus taking so low. Leona ultimate coming down, and this is mostly going to be a double kill for the Karthus. Great play by the Leona. And it looks like Swag Like Caillou is trying to run away from the Shaco now. Don't know if he can get away. Trying to build up that rage, hops away. Managed to get away safely. 8 kills to 7 right now, 9 minutes in. bit bloody, and it's close up to around a 1.5k gold lead, 1.1k gold lead, compared to the 4k was like around 2 minutes ago. Looks like Zig's going to come in for a satchel charge gank along with the Zig's bomb and the Corky rocket. Not enough damage, it forces Annie out of the lane. Annie actually picked up mobility boots. I don't see why you'd pick up mobility boots in this situation, given that Annie's been stuck in this lane all game, but most likely to run around and show people her bare timbers. Looks like the Enraged Emu's going to actually come in, catch the wave, and sort of soak up some CS, but Zedia is hanging around in the wings, waiting to maybe come in and punish Lee Sin. Ziggs is right here too, along with Corky. Lee Sin has double buffs, better be careful not to give this away, but Leona's coming in too, along with Nora, but Brom's coming up as well. And it looks like going to be a big fight coming in with Tasheko coming from the Raptors buff. Lee Sin actually catches out Calby with the pink wood that's trying to be cleared away. The kick comes out onto Calby, and I think it's absorbed by the unbreakable shield. Zedia is actually going to catch Nora, transitioning back to the top lane. And wall comes up from Karthus. Karthus is going to probably get this kill again. And yep, Karthus gets killed, but Shaco gets the kill onto the Gnar. Gnar's 1-5-1, only with a Brutalizer and a Cloth Armor. Whereas Shaco is clearing out Pink Wards, and he's 4-1-0 with 70 CS, a 20 CS lead over the Gnar. Corky has a massive CS lead as well. The Satchel Charge managed to pop Annie, and the Ziggs actually does a little bit of damage to the Annie. Ziggs is actually building a Tear of the Goddess along with Chilling Smite. You think he's going to go Runeglaive this game? Probably.
Most likely, yeah. There's no reason not to. Plus, with the tier, that synergizes very well with.
Yeah. And then here comes an all-in, but stun comes out just in time. Ziggs' ultimate coming in too, but Ziggs' ultimate's central damage circle is actually much smaller than it used to be. So it only catches the outer rim and doesn't do as much damage. Now the bot lane of the Goon Squad is being pushed in a little bit. CS is actually a bit even, but Karthus has 5-2-2, has a needlessly large rod already along the Tear of the Goddess. Probably going towards a Rabadon's Death Cap? No. He has a...
He might be going for a Rylai's.
Could be a Rylai's, yeah. Could be a Rylai's. But then here comes the 3v2 on the bot lane. Steve is going to actually pick up the kill onto the Braum. Collateral damage doesn't hit, but the Leona just managed to slow with the ultimate. And looks like Roast Beef Beef is almost gone. And Maulface is half health right now, but Animation X is out of mana. What's he going to do? Can he actually regen anything? Nope. He's going to actually flash into underneath the tower so he can get some infinite mana of goodness. Ult is channeling right now. He's going to get a double kill going for Karthus. Corky actually can come down in order to fight, but why are we going back up? We gotta go back down. Leona's actually going to be staying down here in order to try to run away, and he's actually waiting in the bushes right now. They don't know she's there. Well, maybe they do, because Corky's just firing rockets like it's Macross 0. And that is going to be a 3-for-1 for Dietarians. But Enraged is coming up again, and here comes another fight. Zedia is going to actually... This hallucinated clone's going to go out, but he's going to actually cloak again, and going back in with the Ignite. Takes out Gnar, and takes out the Lee Sin too. 6-1-0 for Zedia on the top lane Shaco. That shit goes gonna go massive.
Not only that, but he has 2,500 gold for him to spend as soon as he heads back. That was a double kill with a massive amount of gold still left to spend.
And as you said before, Matt, basically the Karth has actually gone to a Rylai's Crystal Scepter, a little bit of tankiness, and making sure that he has a little bit of slowing on his spells as well. Gelmso coming back as Annie into the mid lane, pretty far behind, almost half the CS of the Corky, and Corky's going to be getting that Triforce soon. 301, 113 CS. The Goon Squad right now, 1 tower to 0. 2.4k gold lead, but the Karthus and Leona will be taking down this tower most likely. Karthus not much auto attacking. As I said, if you're auto attacking as Karthus, that's only allowed on towers, or if you're out of mana. But yeah, anyway, stun goes down onto some roasted beef. Calby doesn't manage to block it in time with the Unbreakable, and that tower is very low in the mid lane for the Dietarians. Ziggs going to take it out with the empowered auto attacks. Boomerang comes out from North, but here comes the ultimate onto Ziggs. Lee's kill Q goes down, and he takes it out with her Q as well. Karthus up here too. Here's the Braum ultimate going down, cutting off Karthus from getting there. Enraged Emu is going to W over to Karthus, tank some shots. And all 5 of the Dietarians are here, but Shaco is pushing the top lane. Maybe they'll go for Dragon, maybe not. But they will, because they're the Dietarians.
That Rywise is most certainly an offensive build.
Yeah, most likely going for a Leandries as well to maximize that damage. And this time, the Dietarians will take the first dragon of the game, which will help them. And now Gnar, in his Mega Gnar form, will actually try to push Zedia off, but I don't know if he can actually do this. He's running on Tabi and Brutalizer right now. Zedia just has so much damage, and yep, manages to take him out. And will the minions actually take him out? No. But Annie's going up. Annie's actually going up to try and get this kill, but Corki is also trying to cut him off and lend some support to his teammate. And Zedia is off in the wind.
Escaping with sub 50 health.
Yeah, that was very close. I think as long as I don't know if I don't know for sure about the brutal going for the Black Cleaver. Right? No, that's not Black Cleaver right now.
He'll be building the Black Cleaver later, but he's by building the Brutalizer, he's really delaying.
Yeah.
Instead, because he was behind, he definitely needed to focus exclusively on taking.
He needed to get like like a Thornmail or Randuin's instead of that.
Because Randuin's would be very useful because
yeah.
Shaco has a lot of crits.
Yeah.
And the new Randuin's is built around reducing crit damage by 10%.
Yeah, and right now, look at Shaco. Shaco's got the Yomu's Ghost Blade along with the Ravenous Hydra, doing so much damage, along with getting that Yomu's active, which will give him the attack speed and the armor penetration that's already he has in spades, I believe. Does he have armor penetration? Probably gets a little bit. He builds out a Brutalizer.
Armor penetration runes.
Could be. Maybe. I think he has 6%. He gets percent armor penetration from his runes.
20 armor pen right now, which is only from the.
Yeah, but he gets the 6% as well, I think. From maybe from runes. Anyway, the Graves actually takes down the bot lane outer turret of the Dietarians. Brahms gets the Q onto Annie. Zig's ultimate comes out too, but Leona's a little bit tanky right now. Braum ultimate goes down. Leona ultimate to counter. Zedia goes down from the Lee Sin kick and Annie Q. And Karthus actually takes down Braum as well. The Dietarians is showing that they actually might have the superior teamfight composition with all their AoE ultimates. And it looks like the Dietarians are trying to come back for more, but the Satchel Charge managed to break them up a little bit. Lee Sin Q comes in. This is Lee Syndrome. Graves takes him out. Now Gnar's here. No Gnarbard though. Stun goes down. No. The Q actually doesn't do it. And the Karthus ultimate comes down. They're all very low. Graves is so low right now. Double kill for the Gnar. And that was okay for the Dietarians until they lost 3 people.
They simply backed off and
Yeah.
not gotten. They could have taken a very
Yes.
nice win.
However, the Annie actually is going to be going for Luden's Echo, it seems. And Tear of Gods is still stacking up for the Karthus, getting a needlessly large rod, maybe this time a Zhonya's or a once again Rabadon's Death Cap.
Could certainly be either. Or he might be building into a Seraph's. He's almost, his tier is almost completed at 624 out of
Yeah.
750. And that will give him a huge boost in power.
Yeah, that would be actually very, very useful along with the Seraph Shield as well. And Zedia's going to get to jump on the Gnar. Gnar gets a double hop, tags him with the boomerang on the way back. One of my favorite things about Gnar is that when you toss the boomerang, you can actually catch it mid-hop. It's kind of like a style catch. I don't know. I think it's really fun. I'm terrible at Gnar. You can say I'm Nart very good. Okay, Zig's bomb actually going to come out and miss most of them, but the bomb ultimate Graceful Fisher is going to come out too. Stevie's going to be taking up some of the damage. It looks like Lee Sin Q goes on, but then Fent gets stunned up, and the Valkyrie manages to be just in time as Leona dashes over. Lee Sin lands a Q. Leona ultimate onto Braum to keep him busy, kick back into the fray, and Lee Sin Q lands again, but Cloud Damage is going to take out the Annie. Shaco's going to take out Lee Sin. He didn't see that coming. And looks like the Goons are going to take a 2-0 push up, and the bomb just barely misses the card that's going back for a recall. Collateral damage, no, not collateral damage. Buckshot coming in along with the quick draw, but they don't manage to get the kill. Stevie and Swag Like Kai are trying their best to push him off, but they lose the mid inner tower. Meanwhile, Shaco on the top lane, so strong. I don't think anybody in this game 1v1. Some Roast Beef gets caught by Leona, but Sven blows up Stevie with his Triforce Burst. And looks like he's going AP Lunzeko Corki.
Oh my word.
Is that Zhao Wei Zhao?
Sork shoes already too.
Yeah. Like normally Corki stop at Sork shoes, but like to go the full Lunzeko is interesting.
Especially given that Loon's Echo's been was nerfed
Yeah.
a little while after that build was at its slight heyday.
And they also had the Ari Lunzeko build as well, which gave her even more wave clear.
If you could build Loon's Echo, you were viable.
Unless you were Vi.
True.
Rest in peace, Dignitas Izingi in his first game AP Vi. Anyway, 19 kills to 14. Goon Squad is 7k gold ahead. Collateral, I keep saying collateral damage. I want that to happen, but some Roasted Beef is actually going to push off and reach Emo with the Graves, taking so much damage on the Lee Sin. And Zeddy's going to come in with the stealth, and he's going to pop and reach Emu as he's looking at the shop.
Bad manners.
Come on, man. And Malphite is actually going to get Tibbered. Right now, he's going to build a bear workshop. Braum Ultimate is coming down over the whole team fight, but Animation Next is going in with the Karthus, trying to land a Q's, gets the ultimate out, and will he get it? Gets nothing, because Swag Like Caillou pulled out the boomerang just before the ultimate hit. And looks like Graves is going to try and solo the dragon, while the Shaco and Braum, nope, is he going to try it? Yeah, he's trying to solo the dragon right now. Shaco and Braum are pushing up the lane a bit. But Lee Sin is back, and Caillou looks like he's trying to steal it, but no. He's going to actually go and try to take the kill onto Graves. The heal comes out, but the Braum comes back, unbreakable. And the boomerang, posthumous boomerang, kills the Graves. Yeah, you can stand behind Braum, but what if it comes from behind Braum?
Your fault, Braum.
Come on, Braum did his best. He could have became Garen. He could have became Garen and started spinning with the shield. You know what you call that?
What?
A revolving door. Oh, is that Zedia coming in with the Shaco? Going to come in with the Hallucinate, dueling Karthus, but Karthus doesn't care. He has AoE. But which one he's going to actually land on? Look for the buffs. Nope, Zedia's going to get away. And that's another kill. 11-2-0 for the Zedia. Taking over the game from the top lane is the Goon Squad. Seraph's Embrace coming out for the Ziggs and the Karthus. So Karthus will actually have a big AP boost and the shield if he needs it. Faces Mountain coming out. League lines onto the Ziggs. Leona going in. Ultimate comes down onto Calby. But is only Lee Sin and Dinar. Ziggs ultimate coming down, and Leona's going to go down along with the Lee Sin. And he comes in with the stun, not enough. Gets the Luden's proc, but still Fence survives. And Bouncing Bomb's going to go, and they're going to keep pushing you up the mid lane. And this is not looking good. I mean, this is looking fun, but it's not looking good for Dietarians. And the big Bouncing Bomb coming out for the Goon Squad. And Animation X is mostly going to get down. The Seraph's shield is not enough. Red buff goes over to Calby. Although Calby did, although the Karthus did take down the Ziggs and get the red buff, and he coming out with the home guards, he's going to get the Tibbers. No, the Tibbers misses, and it's just a burning bear. Somebody called the fire department because someone's house just got burned down, and they weren't there for it. And looks like the Dietarians are trying to get some damage control going on with this game. Zedia is trying to take on 3-on-1 against the AoE stun. It's AoE stun, but no, that's a hallucinated clone. Hexstring can come down, but the boulder coming out from Swag Like Caillou. Doesn't matter where you run. If I crush you off a boulder, you're going to get rocked. Because this is my house. Hey. Okay, so Dietarians are going to push down the bottom lane. They don't have an 80 damage source, so it's not really good at taking down towers. They just need to team fight and hope that combined they can take it down.
Great dodge by Goon from that Leon.
Yeah. Stevie's having a very interesting game on Leona, because sometimes he'll get these really great engages at the cost of his life. Other times, it just doesn't work out. But overall, it's pretty good. Looks like a Leland's Echo and maybe a Leandy's Torment coming out of the Corki. Coming in 9-1 and 6. Looks like the Enraged Emu is actually going to go in with the Lee Sin Q. And Corki has a lot of damage going on. Gets the Luna's proc. That's so much damage. Barely misses the Q rocket onto Karthus, and Kalbi jumps back to the graves. Pink wood into that brush right now, and so that he can keep the wards cleared. Excuse me. And looks like Andy's going to get caught by the Satchel Charge and blown up by the Phosphorus Bomb. And the Itarians are just running back for the base because they can't fight right now. Their major stun is gone, but the Luden's proc on... Is it Luden's proc or just a Triforce proc? Literally. Karthus got proc to death. It's something like Facebook. And basically just getting kill after kill after kill with the open inhibitor late right here. Rage Emu is so low, and they just keep going. Roasted Beef is going to have a fun time just trying to pick him off. Zedia is just running around cloaked looking for anyone he can shiv right in the back. And they're going to take down an inhibitor, maybe even take the game, but Lee Sin's coming back with the home guards. Who knows? I believe Lee Sin can actually reveal the cloaked Shaco.
He can, yeah.
And Tibbers come out again from Annie's and just misses entirely. Ben's going to pick up the red buff for himself, doing very well, 11-1 and 6. Zedia 11-3 and 0. Looks like Annie's going to almost go down. No, yes, actually does go down. Nor ultimate, wrong way. Zedia is actually going to get his clone taken out, and Lee Sin Q lands down onto Maulface. Karthus is trying to take out the Shaco, but Shaco just jukes him out and stabs him in the back. Is Karthus coming in? Nope, doesn't really get anything. And Rage Emu actually managed to take a kill onto Maulface. But here comes Corki right now, gets a kill. A Shaco box actually gets a kill onto the Lee Sin. And that's 4 kills for 1.
That could certainly be game. All we have left is an Annie with no Tibbers and Leona with no player.
Yeah, this is looking very bad. It could be a 2-0 right now. And Stevie and Gelsmo has to just do their best to stop this from happening. The E lands onto Zedia, stun goes down too, but no damage going down at all. And oh my god, the burst coming in. Kalbi gets him to kill the Glacial Fissure, and it's just 2v2. They're not strong enough, Dietarians. But here comes Lee Sin, making me 3v2. Karthus goes down, doesn't matter. Karthus can still do damage in death. Brahm's getting hit by the Qs right now, but Brahm is just so tanky. Zedia just runs off, and that's just going to be 2 kills for nothing. And here comes Zedia, cloaked again. Dolither goes down, lands on both Zedia and Kalbi. Kalbi managed to get away, but Zedia finally goes down. But Stevie's going to get taken out by the Corki. Such a huge amount of power right now. Nora ultimate pushing him away, but the bouncing bomb's going to get the kill. And some Roasted Beef pushes off Lee Sin. Lee Sin gets killed by the Ziggs bomb. Annie's just running back home, crying.
The wrong direction.
Yeah. There's not been very many good Tibbers this game. Karthus was the only hope, but he's 9-9 and 5. He's getting so much damage dealt to him, and basically Karthus is just doing his best, but just takes so much damage from Corki, from the Shaco, from the Braum. He's not having a good time. But here comes Leona trying to do something, at least stall them out. Karthus comes out with the Skittle, taste the rainbow, but he's not Tarek.
It's extended bloodbath.
Yes.
Drawing up the very end of this best of
40 kills to 24. But both Nexus towers of the Dietarians have gone down. I can see a backdoor happening in this game if they manage to push out. I'm so sorry.
For the back door.
And I think I know the result of this game, but I will not say on stream. And it looks It is not yet my birthday. But anyway, Swag Like Kai is in Mega Nor. He's got the Sunfire Cape along with the Brutalizer and the Black Cleaver, but I don't see what Black Cleaver is going to do against this team. Rando's Omen coming out for Lee Sin, and looks like a Rabadon's Death Cap coming out for the Annie. Void Staff with the Karthus, but look on the Goon side. You got Sarah's Embrace and Rabadon's Death Cap, and looks like a Rylai's. Looks like they're going to also take down the Dragon as well. It's 2 dragons to 1, 10 towers to 2, 61.1 thousand gold to 46,700 gold. This is absolutely insane. And Swag Like Kai is going to run past Zedia, trying to CS, and looks like everyone just left the game because, yeah, it looks like everyone just left the game. I think y'all had to go get lunch or something, or dinner. I don't know.
Well, that's our surrender vote right here.
Yep, it looks like the Goon Squad's going to take a 2-0 victory over the Dietarians in a bloodbath of matches. Yeah. You know, I think that the Goon Squad's going to have to go on a diet after how fed they got this game. Whoa! But pretty good games on both sides. A lot of action to cast, a lot of fun, and yeah. GG. G, baby. G. Na, 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 na. So, Matt, do we know the results of any of the games?